Sometimes I work on some fairly big items in my shop, and when I'm done, I need a fairly big backdrop to photograph them. And because some of these things are hard to transport, the workshop itself has to double as the studio. I hung this thing up, I don't know, several years ago, and like a lot of the stuff in my shop, it was temporary. So I basically just ran a length of chain through it. Unfortunately, over time, it has started to sag. And when a roll of paper gets a bend in it, well, when you try to roll it back up, it gets wrinkles and creases in it. If your roll has a bend in it with a bump, consult your doctor. Of course, wrinkles kind of defeat the purpose of having a nice backdrop, and the last time I used it, well, it kind of passed the point of no return. So, I have decided to finally replace it with something more rigid and with some kind of pulley system so I can raise and lower it without having to climb a ladder and hate myself. Ah. 1-inch OD, 1-inch ID, tolerance 0, SOL. This rope not slipping in the pulley is the thing I was most concerned about. But yeah, that works great. Now, you can buy inserts specifically to go in the ends of rolls like this that you then hang from brackets. And those will work great for a while, but with a roll as long as this, it will eventually start to sag because the core of this is just a cardboard tube. So I am transferring the paper onto this nice strong 2-inch electrical conduit. Has anyone ever in their life had a perforation that worked as intended? Tissue boxes, Amazon envelopes, this thing, it always tears. All right, it did not transfer perfectly. That's near impossible, but it seemed to have worked. However, I did almost have a small tragedy, and that's because I forgot to add this shaft collar to keep the whole thing from shifting. And that's not the right size. By the way, quick shout out to Andrew Setters for sending me this maker knife after I lost mine at Workbench Con back in February. And by the way, if you were at Workbench Con and you found a red maker knife, please let me know. I'm sure it's very frightened and would like to come home. Ah! Ow! It didn't occur to me that the hot glue would shrink the heat shrink before I was ready. I'd almost made it a whole week too. $15% off. Information in the video description. It is so nice to have a nice, clean backdrop in here again, and one that I can operate from the ground. There are a couple of changes I think I'm going to make, but I'm going to cover those in the post-mortem over on Patreon. If you're interested in that, the link is down in the description. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is Andy. He's my new shop assistant. He'll be showing up on Instagram occasionally, so be sure to follow us over there. I'm planning on a few more shop upgrades, one right over there, fairly major, so if you're interested, be sure to subscribe. All right, I got plenty of work to do, so see you soon. Come on, Andy. Back to work. Go away, bug. Go, go, go. You're on my new backdrop. Don't make me smush you.